Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Ole Miss versus Vanderbilt college football matchup on Saturday, October 28th, 2023. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It's College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays, and the way that those work, well, you can only get those by calling the toll-free number or texting the number you see on your screen. They're not available at the website. They're meant for big bettors. Call or text, talk to a live person. I bet big. I love it. So anyways, let's get to this one. Ole Miss taking on Vandy. SEC college football action in the final week of October. You got to be a college football fan. It's like I am, I always say it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of year because it is. So I see something like this, I absolutely love it. It's 7:30 p.m. Eastern time start in Oxford, and the Rebs thinking bigger and better, and of course they still have that loss on their schedule there to Bama, but that really is their only loss. So a stumble by Bama in the LSU game, the Auburn game. I mean, there's plenty of chances in the SEC to stumble, and Ole Miss could sidestep their way in. Meanwhile, Vandy, no more room for error at this point. They lose. They're out of a bowl as they sit at 2-6 coming in. Vandy are teams that generally run up and down throughout the years, and this year, unfortunately for them, more to the downside. They did play Georgia fairly tough last time out at home. They've had a bye week in between, but really that game at Florida, the last time we saw them on the road, they were absolutely shellacked in that game. Of course, they did draw the Gators as a homecoming opponent in the swamp, not really, the place where you want to be. But we know that the Ole Miss offense can move methodically and just absolutely pick apart a defense. And what we saw in the Georgia game was the Georgia offense just didn't run as efficiently. To be honest with you, the Georgia offense just hasn't been running as efficiently as we've seen it in recent years or in the past. But they've got a defense like that. It doesn't really matter all that much. You're going to win a lot of games, even if you don't cover spreads. But that's a different story for a different video. But the thing is that when we look at the at the Ole Miss offense, they are going to be able to put points on the board. The Ole Miss defense is going to be plenty good enough. But can they cover this gigantic number at home? Well, I think if Florida could lay that kind of number on Vandy, I sure as heck think that Ole Miss can. I'm going to take Ole Miss in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.